Hi everyone, welcome to the 10th episode of Mahabharat Chronicles. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirбhavati bharata abhyutthanam adharmasya tadatmanam sujanyaham paritranay sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma sansthapanaathaya sambhavami yuge yuge. When righteousness wanes and unrighteousness thrives, I reveal myself to uphold virtue, eradicate the evil, and protect the righteous age after age. The Bhagavad Gita. So until now, we were listening to the story of Hastinapur, which we started with King Shantanu. Then Shantanu had a son Devrat with river Ganga. And later, when river Ganga left Shantanu, he married Satyavati. Devrat was called Bhishma because he took an unconventional oath. With Satyavati, Shantanu had two children, Chitrangad and Vichitravirya. Unfortunately, both died untimely and childless. So, left with no other option, Satyavati called Rishi Vyas, her long-lost son, to provide heirs to the throne of Hastinapur with Ambika and Ambalika. Both Ambika and Ambalika were widows of Vichitravirya. Rishi Vyas fathered three children, Dhritarashtra, Pandu and Vidur. Dhritarashtra was blind, Pandu was short-lived, and Vidur, son of a maid, was very intelligent and learned. With divine interventions, Dhritarashtra had 100 sons and Pandu had 5 sons. But unfortunately for Dhritarashtra, his son was younger than Pandu's eldest son Yudhishthir, and thus Yudhishthir was the future heir to the throne of Hastinapur. Now, not so far away from Hastinapur, unrelated but significant events folded in the city of Mathura. Mathura was ruled by a ruthless and cruel king Kans. Kans was an oppressive ruler and dreaded not only by his subject but also his family. In fact, he had acquired the throne by overthrowing his father and putting him in prison. Kans had a sister Devaki. Despite all his tyranny and cruelty, he loved Devaki dearly. He got her sister Devaki married to his best friend Vasudev. All was well until a heavenly voice from the skies announced that the 8th son of Devaki would be the one to kill Kans. The prophecy that the child of his beloved sister would kill him unsettled Kans. He became insecure and fearful. His love for his sister turned into rage. He decided to kill Devaki so that there was no question of future children at all. Vasudev was a pious man. Seeing no other option to save Devaki from Kans's wrath, he pleaded to him. He pleaded to him in hope to buy time and let the prophecy manifest. Kans, if the fear is only from the 8th child, we shall surrender the 8th child to you. Please spare Devaki's life. What fear do you have from a small child anyway? Kans was very fond of Devaki. So when Vasudev pleaded to him and promised to hand over his 8th child, he mellowed. He was haughty and arrogant. How could a child harm me anyway? He thought to himself. I am so powerful. Let me show the world that no one can kill mighty Kans, and I fear no one. He did not kill Devaki, but to make sure that he gets to kill the 8th child of Devaki and Vasudev right at birth, he imprisoned them both in a prison cell. But then, fear has power to make people paranoid and irrational. Despite all his arrogance and portrayal of power, Kans was very scared. He could not sleep for days together and kept pondering on the prophecy over and over again in his mind. He kept wondering if he understood the prophecy right, or was he missing something? Was there a trick in the prophecy? Engrossed in such thoughts, he conjured up a rationale in his mind that there was indeed a twist in the prophecy. What if it was like on a dots on a circle? Then how will I know which one is the eighth one? I must not take any chance. He decided to kill all the children of Devaki and Vasudev. Each child of Devaki and Vasudev was thus killed by Kans just after birth. Over time, Kans killed 6 newborn babies in cold blood. He became remorselessly cruel. But after each killing, he felt more restless and anxious. It cannot be that simple. He became paranoid and suspicious. This paranoia did not let him accept that there was indeed no twist in the prophecy. His heightened sense of self and his arrogance made him blind. He could not acknowledge the fact that there were powers in the world which were way beyond him, and he could not control his destiny. Devaki and Vasudev were heartbroken. They were distraught but found solace in each other. They consoled themselves that they were serving some higher purpose. They accepted their destiny and waited in hope that some divine power would someday rescue them. Their faith in God Vishnu was unshakable and absolute. And faith is a powerful feeling and emotion. This faith kept them alive even after witnessing the heartless killing of their 6 children right in front of their eyes. End of episode.